Temperatures so high, we all do need to stay hydrated if we're outside for an extended amount of time. A News 19 viewer writing in asking if drinking ice water can actually be dangerous. Andrea Mock verifies tonight.
The summer heat can be brutal, and while many of us work indoors, not everybody has that luxury. So we got a question from a viewer, Ted, and he says he works in an open air warehouse and it gets hot. So he wants to know, is chugging ice water dangerous when you're overheated, or could it even lead to a stroke? Let's verify. Our sources are Dr. Steve Shelton, emergency medical doctor at Prisma Health and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Heat exhaustion, and typically that's the folks that get really sweaty, kind of get a cold sweat. They may feel nauseated, dizzy, maybe a little bit of a headache. Those are the first signs that you have in some heat injury, and then you should start seeking help at that point.
But not everybody recognizes those signs, so they stay in the heat and it gets worse.
Unfortunately, some don't, and they progress on to a true emergency, which would be heat stroke. Heat stroke, you actually approach having some brain damage or altered mental status. These are individuals who may be confused or may even pass out.
So could chugging ice water cause a stroke? Dr. Shelton says no.
Ice water would cause some of your blood vessels to constrict, specifically in the back of the throat, which may give you that brain freeze you often get with ice cream. It may cause your esophagus to spasm a little bit to give you some chest discomfort, or may even cause some stomach discomfort and nausea due to some of the blood vessels shrinking there.
The CDC says to treat a worker with heat exhaustion, remove the worker from the hot area and give them liquids to drink. Use a cool compress on the person and encourage frequent sips of cool water. Meanwhile, Dr. Shelton echoes getting that person water to drink is important no matter the temperature of the water.
The hydration is important. The cooling off is very important, but there may be some other additional symptoms to drinking very cold ice water. So I would recommend, if you have the option, to choose a little cooler water or maybe room temperature water to begin the hydration in that scenario.
So we can verify, no, drinking ice water during heat exhaustion will not cause a stroke. Experts say any water will help. With your Verify, I'm Andrea Mock.
And if you have something you want us to check out, let us know on social media or send us an email to verify@WLTX.com.